Have you ever noticed almost everything you depend on to survive was created by another human? Think about it. Money, jobs, credit scores, laws, taxes, schools, work schedules, all that shit human made. Even the idea that you think you need permission to do certain things in your own life, that's human made. Now don't misunderstand me. Some of these things actually help society function. But here's the deep part. We were born into a world where most of the rules already existed before we got here. Nobody asked us if we agreed with them. We simply inherited them. And because we've seen them our whole lives, many of us never even stopped to question them. We started treating human created systems like they laws of nature. But they not. The sun rises without money. The trees grow without a credit score. Birds don't need no resume. Nature doesn't care about status. So sometimes the most powerful question you can ask yourself is, am I living by my own conscious choices, or am I just following a script that was handed to me?
So I am at the point right now where I literally don't think I can force myself to work in my corporate job anymore. I have reached the fucking end. I cannot be around these people anymore. I'm so sick of the bullshit, the political games, the just endless fucking meetings about nothing, the endless process improvements that never fucking go anywhere. I am tired of it. And I've just like reached my point where I'm like, I need to walk away. I need the income. So it's like really hard to do. But at the same time, it's like my brain will no longer accept being in this position anymore. I just can't bring myself to fucking care. I do have other sources of income. Like I'm working on 2 businesses right now. One of them is operating and it's making some money. And the other one I'm working on that's gonna launch hopefully in the next couple months. But I'm like nowhere near replacing my salary. So, you know, obviously I'm gonna be at a loss, but I just can't fucking do it anymore. I am so tired, and I also feel that it's just taking the life out of me to the point where I can't even focus on building those other businesses because the day spent in the corporate grind is literally wearing me down, and I just don't want anything to do with it anymore. So I don't know. I need to make a very, very important decision, even though my brain's already kind of fucking made it up already. But obviously I have to like actually do it. And that's where I'm at right now. I'm trying to do it. And I know a lot of people are going to say, oh, don't leave your job without something lined up. And I completely get it. I completely get it. I agree. Like logically, I get it. But like emotionally, I just don't fucking care. So maybe I just take the leap, just pray to God and say, hey, look, I'm taking this chance and I need your help because I'm done. I'm just done. I don't want to be a part of it anymore.
Americans are running out of savings, and it's not just about money, it's about the systems that keep failing us. Housing costs, wages, and corporate greed are crushing people, and it's not getting better. I've seen friends quit jobs they loved because they can't afford to stay. This isn't just a financial problem, it's a societal one. And the worst part, we're all complicit in letting it happen.
And the worst thing you could do at these jobs is be quiet. Them motherfuckers get to exiling you, hating you, all type of shit just to try to figure you out. Like, that shit bothered me so fucking much. Like, you could be as quiet as you want to be at that job. They'll be trying to figure you out, or they'll get to bullying you around that bitch to make you speak and try to defend yourself. Because they know you don't talk. They know you're not a confrontational ass person. So what they do is they bother you and provoke you into speaking to their ass. Because they know without none of this shit, you would never even talk to them at all. And that shit really fucks me up. That you even go to these type of extents to even get a conversation out of a person. Why not just leave that person alone and we all just work, get our money, and go home? No. They gotta speak to the person that's keeping their mouth closed. It's something about you. Why are you the only one that don't want to talk? That shit is bothering them. It's something about that shit that drive them fucking nuts.
And when did we start acting like you're not supposed to have no wants in life? Like you supposed to just be a minimalist. You're not supposed to have no wants. You're supposed to get what you need and just, that's life. I don't remember it being like that just a couple years ago. You weren't deemed evil if you wasn't a minimalist. If you have some extra money, you should go get you something nice. You get to indulge in something that you want. Don't go crazy and make yourself broke, but you get to buy some things you want. You get to have a little freedom here and there. But like now, you buy anything that's outside of necessities and like they deem you evil. Like, what is wrong with you? Why would you do that? You're buying a coffee in the morning. You don't need to buy that, spend money on it. Like, bro, you're supposed to be able to buy you something here and there. Come on now.
Someone please explain to me why my boss is always so confused when I ask for a raise because I'm doing the job of 3 people when I was originally hired to do the job of 1. Why is that so confusing?
Nobody's got any more money, and you can tell by the lack of Escalades you see on an everyday basis. Back when we were growing up, 4 or 5 of them at a red light every single time you stopped. And you knew right then and there, hey, my country's doing good. I'm seeing pearl Escalades, black Escalades, sometimes even custom painted like metallic blue Escalades. All of them with rims, all of them with TVs in the headrest, and that's when you knew the economy was booming. Now, you'll go 8-9 weeks without seeing an Escalade. Seeing an Escalade now is like seeing an original Hummer. Remember when people used to drive Hummers? That was peak economy. Peak economy, that people are just buying up Hummers when they were used by the military still driving around. That's when everyone had balling money out here. Now we're all driving around in the same freaking crappy ass Chevy Traverses. No one's got an Escalade anymore. No one just sees a new Escalade and go buys it and all their friends go buy them. Doesn't work that way anymore, and that's how you know. That's how you know that year by year, decade by decade, not only are they taking our money, my guy, they're taking our Escalades.
One bad day at work will have you. You can't make it up. You cannot make this up. One bad day at work will have you. But in this type of economy, you can't do it. You can't do it in this type of economy. One bad day at work and it just really doesn't take much to really get me there. But one bad day at work will have you ready to throw the towel in, to walk away. It ain't even about the money no more. It's about the sanity. It's about the peace of mind. It's about the fact that they have completely made these jobs into places where there's no sanity. There's no peace. There's no work-life balance. For real. For real. And all it takes is just one bad day. So that's why you need to listen to people when they say you get in that traffic, that 5 o'clock traffic, and you get the bonking that horn. You don't know the type of day people had. And I'm having this type of day working from home. But I'm gonna let y'all have it though.
I feel like people really do fail to understand that we are in an affordability crisis. And what really gets me is that when you try to explain to the older generation, they'll say stuff like, live below your means, just don't buy expensive things. But they don't understand that even the lowest quality items are now unaffordable. People live in shitty 1-bedroom apartments, shitty studios, and still paying $1,300 plus to live in that, in a bad neighborhood. So what happens when the low quality stuff are priced high, just like the luxury items? What do you do in that case? Because soap and deodorant are also expensive. $10 for soap and deodorant, that's more than minimum wage. And those are simple, common things that you literally need to have. You have to wash your ass. And a lot of people are living below their means. They're not spending on anything unnecessary. They're not really indulging in anything anymore, and they still can't afford to live. Even used cars, why are they priced so high? You're used. Like, people are trying to live below their means and still being priced out. So when that happens, what do?
You ever pay bills so much that when you got money left over, you be like, what the fuck did I forget to pay?
Okay, so I might have a little problem. I left my job 3 months ago, and the plan was to work seasonal jobs through the summer in order to like bide me some time to figure out what my next steps were going to be. And now every time I sit down and I pull up Indeed, like my entire body rejects it. Like I can't go back to a fucking job. I can't. Like not even seasonal. Like the thought of having to like ask somebody, hey, can I have a day off? Or to like have to sit under fluorescent lights 8 hours a day, 5 days in a row. Like, I'm sorry. No, I can't do that. Or like your entire day, 5 days in a row is spent in that one spot. Like when you work like 9 to 6, that's your whole day. Like I just cannot operate like that anymore. And every part of my insides is just like weeping. Like I'm weeping. How are we doing this? Like how are people going to jobs that they hate and like just doing it?
Well, why can't you guys just save up your money instead of buying Starbucks and going out to eat and just buy a starter home like we did and then work your way up? 2019, I got this house. It is a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, double wide.
You know what living in survival mode slowly takes away from you? Is the belief that anything can actually help. And eventually, all hope starts to feel like false hope. And when you've been disappointed so many times, you stop expecting anything to work. That's why when you hear people say things like, go for a walk, read a book, just stay positive. You hear these things and you can't help but think, they just don't understand. They just don't get it. It's not because those things could never help, but living in survival mode has convinced you nothing will. Because the moment you believe nothing can help, you stop looking for a way out.
Yes, I am proud of it. It was $77,000. You know how much this exact house is from the same company now? Yes. $130,000 for this house. That doesn't include the concrete pad. That doesn't include the septic. That doesn't include the well because I live in East Bumfuck nowhere. But yes, it's the Starbucks. It's too much Mickey D's. It's going to have fun every now and then. I'm so sick of these fucking boomers who literally will not pass any wealth down to their kids because they need to pull up their bootstraps. They don't even have enough money for retirement. They don't even have any money to bury themselves in the ground. There'll be bodies of them everywhere stacked up. But yes, it's our bad spending habits. Yep.
The truth is, we're living in a system designed to keep us dependent. Companies profit while workers struggle, and governments do nothing. It's not just about individual choices, it's about policies that prioritize profit over people. We need to stop accepting this as normal. The cost of living crisis isn't a coincidence, it's a choice made by those in power. What do you think is the biggest systemic failure affecting your daily life? Share your story in the comments. We need to talk about this before it's too late. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.